TIFU by kissing my friend's wife in front of him and my wife. Okay, so my friend, Todd and his girlfriend wife, Tiffany are kind of eccentric. Tiffany likes to do that weird European cheek kissing thing. I do not really understand it and it makes me kind of uncomfortable. I have mentioned to my wife how it is weird that every time we see Tiffany she is doing this kissy thing. My wife jokingly suggests that next time I turn my head and kiss her square on the lips, that would surely make her stop doing it. We both chuckle about it. Fast forward to last night, where me, my wife and a bunch of friends are at Todd's. Tiffany does the kissy thing when we arrive, of course, but otherwise we have a good time and are drinking some. Eventually we are leaving. Todd, Tiffany, myself and my wife are at the door saying our goodbyes. Tiffany leans in for a cheek kiss and drunk me decides it would be funny to go ahead and peck her on the lips instead, because, lol, that will teach her for always doing that stupid cheek kiss thing. I move my head with what must have been amazing timing and accuracy and get her square on the mouth. And then, I do not know what happened. She was kissed me back, not quite full on open mouth, but definitely not a small peck either. I think we were both slightly stupefied by what was happening and did not pull away for at least a few seconds. Eyebrows were raised. I think someone said well good night and we left without making further eye contact. It was a very quiet ride home. Too long didn't he read romantically kiss my buddy's wife goodnight, in front of him and my wife. She kissed back. Edit obligatory. Well, this blew up. Sorry, I have been at work. FAQ. Todd and Tiffany are recently married, and I sometimes still call her his girlfriend instead of wife. So sorry. My wife was somewhat pissed, thought I might have a thing for Tiffany, said I should not drink so much etc. etc. I think she will get over it. I talked to Todd. He said Tiffany is pretty embarrassed, but he does not seem to really care and thought it was kind of funny. Conclusion. On the minus side, it is going to make things awkward for a while. On the plus side, I do not think I am going to be getting cheek kisses in the foreseeable future either. Moral of the story: I do not recommend making out with other people's wives in front of your wife, unless you have got some kind of understanding first. Alternate, swingers friendly ending. Tiffany, Todd, myself and my wife are having an orgy hot tub gangbang this weekend. I guarantee this story will end with all four individuals in a hot tub hand-feeding each other exotic cheeses and spiced meats. I come from a country not European that kisses lot, 2, sometimes 3 on the cheek. Little sexist note here: woman and man only, on friends, acquaintances or even when being presented to someone. The detail is that we begin facing left, always. When I moved to Quebec, I noticed people here shake hands the first time, and kiss friends on the cheek, but they begin facing right, so I ended up collecting a few pecks the first months living here. What country are you from? Just curious. Brazil. I think this kissing culture comes from Italy. We share a lot of things in common with Italy. As a Portuguese guy, I gotta say it is pretty much Southern European. Unless we are in a business situation, everybody greets another one that way. The only exception is man where you use a handshake. Okay, do the following: become a hardcore communist, tell everybody, publish it on Facebook, get a Marx Lenin Stalin tattoo, show it everywhere. Buy lots of books on Marx, Lenin, Mao, Che etc. You do not have to read them, just learn some deep read phrases and quotes. Rant on YouTube about the capitalist exploitative society. You get the point. Now tell your wife what you did was Gorbachev-ass kiss link. You may then return to a political movement of your choice. I have a similar TIFU whilst being an American in Europe, specifically France. I was told the customs vary widely between regions, and in some regions men kiss men. Somehow I got it into my head that dude kissing happens in the north, where my girlfriend resided at the time. So I go north to meet her family for the first time. Cheek kiss her mother. I got the hang of this French thing. Then I bend down to cheek kiss her father. Apparently this is not done in that region because he immediately froze up and his eyes got really wide while my girlfriend giggled. In fact, I never found a region where men kiss men, and this was told to me by the gay friend of my French host mother. So I am pretty sure it was a trick, but I will never know. I have a kind of similar story. So I was drunk at a night out in the guild at my university and the song Walk This Way by Run DMC comes on. Now I love this song and I know all the lyrics, so this particular time I decided I was going to do actions to each line. Was a great idea at the time. Then came the line started with a little kiss like this and without thinking just kissed the girl in front as a joke. And it turned out to be my housemate who I am good mates with her boyfriend. Understandably he got upset by what I did and the rest of the night was kind of awkward, and for the next week, it meant nothing to me, was just a joke. But I did realize the cock up I did after it happened and I understand why he would be upset. So I am pretty careful now when that song comes on. Hit like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing to our channel.